Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first episode of our brand new debate series. I'm your host and panelist, Mr. Sese, and I'm truly excited to have you all join us as we dive into thought provoking topics that matter. Today, we are joined by two brilliant young minds who will battle it out with their words and wits. Please join me in welcoming our first speaker, Sona, who will be speaking for the motion, and our second speaker, Graham, who will be against the motion. Let the debate begin. Our topic for today is a powerful one. Does technology do more harm than good? This is a question that sparks opinions across all walks of life, and today we'll hear two different perspectives on it. Without further delay, let's hear from our first speaker, Suna, who believes that technology does more harm than good. Suna, the floor is yours.
Good day, Mr. Chairman, panel of judges, a timekeeper, co-debater, and the ever-attentive audience. I am here to strongly support the motion that technology is more helpful than harmful for students. Technology has become an essential part of modern education, and its benefit far outweighs its drawback. Firstly, technology enhances access to information. Students no longer have to rely solely on textbook or wait for library access. With just a smartphone or a laptop, they can explore the vast world of the internet, gaining knowledge from different sources, videos, and online libraries instantly and at any time. Secondly, technology supports different learning styles. Not all students learn the same way. Some understand better with visuals, others through audio or interactive activities. Educational apps, e-learning platforms, and videos cater to all these needs, making learning more effective and inclusive. Thirdly, it prepares students for the future. In today's world, digital skills are no longer optional. They are essential. Technology equips students with the skills they will need in the modern workforce, such as typing, coding, online communication, and research techniques. Furthermore, technology promotes self-paced learning. Every student learns at their own speed. With technology, students can replay lessons, take quizzes, and revise at their convenience, helping them truly understand the material. Lastly, technology encourages collaboration and communication. Students can work on group projects through shared documents, have discussion through forums or messaging apps, and connect with teachers and peers even outside the classroom. Now, some may argue that technology can be distracting or misused. That may be true, but distraction exists with or without technology. The key lies in guidance and responsible use, not avoiding technology altogether. In conclusion, technology, when used wisely, empowers students, enhances their learning experience, and prepares them for a digital future. The benefits are clear, and that is why I confidently stand for the motion that technology is more helpful to students than harmful. Take the case of the COVID-19 pandemic. When school around the world shut down, it was technology that saved education. Platforms like Google, Classroom, Zoom, and Khan Education allowed millions of students to continue learning from home. In countries like Finland and Singapore, where digital learning was already integrated, students barely missed a step in their education. Even in less tech-advanced areas, teachers found ways to deliver lessons through WhatsApp, YouTube, and radio programs. This shows that when physical classroom failed, technology stepped in as a lifeline for students worldwide.
Thank you, Sana, for your strong arguments and insightful points. Now let's hear the opposing view. Speaking against the motion, we have Yam, who believes technology brings more good than harm. Ram, over to you.
Let me ask you, co-debater, what good is technology in education if it only benefits a privileged few? Mr. Chairperson, panel of judges, accurate timekeeper, co-debater, ladies and gentlemen, I go by the name Riam. I rise to strongly oppose the motion that technology in education does more good than harm. First and foremost, while technology may appear to be a blessing, in reality, it often acts as a barrier rather than a bridge, especially when it comes to equal access. The truth is that technology in education widens the gap between the rich and the poor. In many developing countries and even in low income communities around the world, countless students do not have access to reliable internet, up to date devices, or even electricity, while students in wealthy areas enjoy smart classrooms and digital learning tools. Their less fortunate counterparts are left behind with little or no access to these technologies. Is that doing more good or more harm? A clear example was during the COVID-19 pandemic. Millions of students were completely cut off from education because they lack motivation, but because they lack the connectivity. According to UNESCO, at the height of pandemic, over 463 million students worldwide were unable to access remote learning. That is not progress. That is educational injustice. So I ask again, ladies and gentlemen, how can we say technology in education does more good than harm when it systematically leaves the disadvantaged even further behind? Secondly, technology is a major source of distraction in the classroom. Another reason I stand firmly against the motion is because technology is not just a tool, it is a temptation. While digital devices are meant to aid learning rather, in reality, they often become a gateway to distraction. Instead of focusing on their lessons, students are tempted to check social media, watch videos, play games, or chat during class. Teachers struggle to keep students focused, not because their lessons aren't valuable, but because their students are glued to screens filled with entertainment. According to a study by the London School of Economics, banning mobile phones in school led to a significant improvement in student test scores, especially among struggling students. That tells us that technology in the classroom doesn't always support learning. Sometimes it's get in the way. So again I ask, how can we say technology does more good than harm when it actively reduces students' ability to concentrate? Finally, technology creates over-dependence and weakens basic skills. Ladies and gentlemen, another dangerous effect of technology in education is that it promotes over-reliance, weakens students' critical thinking and basic skills. Before technology, students learn how to do maths by hand, write clearly, and think deeply. Today, many students can solve a simple maths problem without a calculator or write a sentence without autocorrect. Why? Because they rely on machines to do thinking for them. This overdependence leads to shallow learning. Students begin to value shortcuts over understanding. They copy and paste answers from the internet instead of developing their own ideas. They Google everything but retain very little. In the long run, this harms their intellectual independence and creativity. Education is not just about formation. In conclusion, education isn't just about information. It's about building the mind. And if technology replaces the need to think, then surely it's doing more harm than good. Panel of judges, with these strong points mentioned above, I hope I am able to convince you that technology in education does more harm than good. Thank you all for your kind attention.
Beck, wow, what a brilliant exchange of ideas from both sides. We've heard powerful arguments from Sona and Riam, and now it's your turn, viewers. Who do you think won this round? Drop your winner in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and follow Endis Entertainment for more exciting debates. Beck, if you think you've got what it takes to step into the spotlight and debate with the best, DM us now to be part of our next episode. Until then, keep thinking, keep debating, and see you next time with more interesting topics.